everyone, Blue here. Today I'll be recapping my 2019. If you have been subscribed to my channel since 2018, you'll know that I made a similar video like this where I ended off the year, and it's one of my favorite videos ever because I get to relive my memories by watching it, and that's really fun. So again, I'll be sharing with you guys my little accomplishments, things that made me happy, or things that might have made me sad, and I'll also be sharing with you films and shows that I became a fan of, things like that. So without further ado, let's get right into it. Yeah! January! I started standing Loona for reals. I listened to Choose Heart Attack before, but I didn't know who Loona was. But then came January, and I got interested in all the theories about their music videos. So I got hooked, and I memorized all their names, and I watched all their videos. I had so much fun. The term Stan Loona finally worked for me, and I'm not complaining. Stream Butterfly, you better. I watched Ralph Breaks the Internet, and spoilers, of course, I loved it.
If I'm not a racer, what am I?
Oh, you're my best friend.
I watched and completed a bunch of anime too, and here are some of my recommendations. A Place Further Than the Universe, Bunny Girl Senpai, Zombieland Saga, Asobi Asobase, Mob Psycho 100, Kaguya-sama Love is War, and Hinamatsuri. I also read Until Your Bones Rot, which is a really good manga. I also started standing Mamamoo for reals. I love them. They are so talented and beautiful girls. I love Moonbyul the most, but I love them all. I just love them so much. Like, I cut my hair short. I went on a field trip with my cousins and filmed it for the song Another. You don't even love me anymore. You better listen to that because I'm actually proud of the song. February, month of love. But nothing romantic happened. The first thing that happened was I got bit by my cat, Biscocho. And I got anti-rabies shots and anti-tetanus shots for it. Anyway, you saw Biscocho in my 2018 video. Here is him now. RuPaul's Drag Race became a huge part of my life. I remade some songs like Fallen, Tired, and When We Were Children. I sang Angel in School, there's a video of that on my channel. I also sang Fallen, but there's no video of that, sadly. I auditioned for the school choir and I got in. March, my birth month. We, the choir, performed every Monday morning for the flag ceremony, and also I got elected as president. More on that later. I went to Anilag and watched cosplayers, the Pyro musical, and I had so much fun. I wrote a song called Wondering and remade the song Adorably Adorable. I got surprised on my birthday by my classmates when I turned 17. But unfortunately it was exam week on my birthday, so I didn't get to celebrate it. That's sad. I fell asleep in the jeep and got off on Masapang, and I was supposed to get off on Balite, so this is how far it is. I walked that distance to go home, and well, I enjoyed it, so I'm not complaining. Me and my classmates ate in Mang Inasal, and I enjoyed that a lot. And they built me a tower of chicken bones. That's funny. That's still funny to me. April. I watched Mary Poppins Returns and Isle of the Dogs. For our educational tour, my phone got stolen and I was really sad about that. I was really heartbroken because it was the first time something was stolen for me. So yeah, I was really disappointed and mostly in myself because why did I let that happen? But then again, it was a lesson to be learned. And I wrote a song about it called To Before You Let Go.
I would give it all to go back to before you let go of it all.
Yep, that is not a love song. It's about my cell phone. But it can be interpreted as a love song anyway, so you do you. I discovered Penoy and I fell in love. Penoy is unfertilized duck egg, but I can never get myself to eat balut. No. We made a Tumblr blog for school and I wrote cover it up with bandages and a smile. Then my friend wrote for me, Dear You. My final performance for choir was the accreditation. Okay, so let me explain the choir situation. Every Wednesdays and Thursdays we have rehearsals on 5 p.m. But on Wednesdays I get off school on 2 p.m. So I have to wait 3 hours for rehearsals. On Mondays, my classes start at 10 a.m. but the flag ceremony is at 7 a.m. So I have to wait another 3 hours for classes to start. Eventually, that really stressed me out and it really tired me out. So I quit. I know I have responsibilities, but for the betterment of my mental health, which was really deteriorating at that time, I quit. Then, after that, I cut my hair again. May. I didn't do my journal for this month, so I had a really hard time remembering the things that I got done here. But anyways, we had a thesis presentation for statistics. My current phone, which is Huawei P30 Lite. I took chili, kimchi, and putut home, but the people in my house weren't so happy about that because they aren't fond of cats, so they had to be kept in a cage. I got Sims 4 because it was free on Origin, and I got heavily addicted. Twice performed Born This Way, and that was a big game move. Go twice! Yvie oddly won RuPaul's Drag Race and I was not surprised because she's amazing. She's just wonderful. Okay, June. I'm not sponsored or anything, but you should probably ditch Google and use ecosia instead. So every 40 searches is a tree planted, so go ahead and help save the earth. I rewatched the Shrek series and oh my god, holy wow. Kids have to watch this because it teaches you the lesson that you don't have to be beautiful to have a beautiful soul. And you don't have to change yourself for others to love you. You just have to be yourself, and that's a beautiful message. This phone case arrived this month. It took 2 months to arrive, and that's a long time. It was Pride Month and Dan, Phil, and Eugene came out, and I'm so proud of them. So proud of them. I went to Zoe's 18th birthday. I also wrote I Like Liking You, and I started standing Stray Kids because of their version of Fancy. July. I wanted to go to PUP for college, but eventually I fell in love with NU. Go to NU. My parents came to the Philippines for their vacation. My room was repainted. It was repainted and my door is now pink. Yay! We ate samgyupsal in Soban. My parents got me a computer table, which I'm using right now to film. I cut my hair again because it was getting longer. I bought a bunch of books that I have yet to read. Enrollment for 12th grade. Here's a picture of me that someone took without my consent. I got a massage with my mother and it was nice. My back pain was removed, but my body was in pain for 1 whole day after that. It wasn't fun, but after that I got rid of my back pain, which was nice. I went to Tai Tai and got a bunch of clothes. I got this from Tai Tai. Yeah. We ate at Samgyup Masarap with my relatives. I got myself a microphone. Here it is. It's gold. And I finally went to my psychiatrist after not seeing him for a few months. I made lots and lots of pancakes. And I love that for me. I took an entrance exam for National University and guess what? I got in! So yeah, that's where I'm going for college and that's fun. I got a fever and I almost had dengue, but thankfully I didn't. First day of 12th grade was suspended twice. Kumori is a Japanese bakery that I highly recommend. Almost everything from there tastes like heaven and it's high quality. September. I finally came around to finishing A Promised Neverland and wow, it's a good anime. You should watch it if you haven't yet. And also Steven Universe movie came out and I'm in awe.
Here we are in the future.
I caught up with Miraculous Ladybug. More on that later. People actually stormed Area 51.
The tiny community of Rachel, Nevada at 6:30.
I got chased by the guard because I wore a PE uniform and also I entered the wrong gate. But he didn't find me because I hid. I hid in the other room. Okay, so I read this MLB or Miraculous Ladybug AU called Moonstruck, which Amitwell was QRTing and I got hooked. So I read some more and I realized I wanted to make one myself. So I made one. I accidentally deleted Angel on Twitter, which made me really sad. It got restored, but still, the memories and the people who liked and retweeted it, the comments, it just got washed away and I don't know how to restore it. I completed a short story with more than 4,000 words, which is a really big accomplishment for me because I have never finished a story that long. So yeah, that's a good accomplishment. I got shouted at by someone and I cried because I'm a sensitive soul. Yeah. I was editing my AU in the Jeep and I didn't realize that I missed my stop. This is how far it is. This time I didn't walk though, I took the Jeep home. Also, Kiduchis, I love you guys. I played Cupid, but I don't know about that now. I reached DM limit in Twitter for the first time. If you sent 1,000 messages, you would reach DM limit. I was really talkative, I guess. I tried to quit drinking coffee, but that didn't work out. I got even more addicted to drinking coffee. I became a fan of waterparks. And here's my favorite song from them.
I feel like a walking love song.
People on Twitter started calling me Kagami because apparently I look like her, so I cosplayed as her. November! My friend cosplayed My Chemical Romance, and then the next day, they announced their comeback. She's so powerful. We had to vlog our educational tour for school, so we did that, and you can watch it if you'd like. My sleeping schedule got wacky, and I slept really late and had to wake up really early, so yeah, most of the time I only had 1 hour of sleep, and that really messed me up. I watched the 4th season of She-Ra, and I also watched a fan-made movie of Zootopia called Return to Zootopia, and that's something you need to watch. Chat Blanc and Felix came out. The whole fandom was crazy. Then after that, it died out, like most fandoms do. I fell in love with cheese milk tea from Driptea, and ooh, I want cheese milk tea right now. I want it right now. Give it to me. Damn it. Nothing. There's nothing. It's too far away. I fell in love with Ashnikko. We practiced our dance for Mascara Festival, and here's the performance. I walked home a lot and I drank coffee a lot, which led me to having caffeine intoxication, wherein my lips were twitching like mad, like crazily twitching. It made me so uncomfortable, so I stopped drinking coffee for a few days. Then I started drinking again because I can't stop drinking coffee. It's actually a problem. I also completed my caffeine AU to my delight. We edited our film, our class film, Where's My Ally? Or Where's My Ally? I watched Frozen 2, which is amazing. I got a haircut, which is this one. And at first I was like, oh no. It's too short, what am I gonna do? But then, in the end, I fell in love with it. I like it short. I love it. December! I had coffee with milk. And that is groundbreaking, brilliant, incredible, amazing, show-stopping, spectacular, never the same, totally unique. Just try it for yourself and you'll see. I watched Wicked and Beetlejuice. And here's me trying to sing the songs in Beetlejuice. Folks say, why do you polish your crib when you don't have a kid? And even if you did have a kid, is there a purpose for placing a baby inside it? It simply exists to remind you your sense of perfection is just a reflection that you are not mentally prepared to make room for a kid at home. Hi, I'll be your guide. I'll be your GUIDE to the other side. Don't go to the netherworld. Did I say netherworld? Never mind. And the B to the WJFU and Jesus, I can't spell. Yeah. I posted them on TikTok. I had 3 cups of coffee in one day, and that really woke me up. I did that when I watched Beetlejuice. We sang Cat in the Night in Discord, and that's really fun.
It's Christmas in Paris, all is cheery and bright. It's all is cheery and bright.
No. Yes.
I started drinking milk every night, and that's good for me because we all need calcium in our bones. So I recommend you do the same. I watched Dead Kids. I met a different psychiatrist this month and I like her. She's really nice and she gave me different medication which helped my sleeping schedule get better. I am now sleeping earlier than I did before and yeah, and I slept for 1 whole day because of my new meds, so we love that for me. Steven Universe Future came out.
Steven Universe Future, here we are.
Steven Universe Future.
I watched with my friends Bliss. Bliss was a total mind blow, and also I ate samgyupsal with my friends, and yep, that was an experience I would love to experience again. And yeah, so that's about it for this year. I had downs, I had ups, and that's just something that I have to get used to. Our life is a roller coaster. There will always be ups, there will always be downs, and we just have to accept that we won't always be happy and we won't always be sad. That's life. Life is a huge circle, it's a wheel. And I do admit I struggled with my mental health this year a lot. I had lots of mental breakdowns and my crippling anxiety was at its worst, and I'm just glad I'm still alive at this point. I just wanted to get rid of myself, but thankfully I didn't, because I do have reasons to live, whether I like it or not. You are the reason I'm still here. My parents, my family, my friends, the friends I've made, they all want me alive, and even if I want to disappear from this world, I guess I shouldn't. So yeah, here's to hoping that 2020 will be a good year for all of us, will be a better year than 2019. I'll see y'all later in the next video, if I do have a next video. Thanks for watching. Bye!